Texas are drenched tonight. Heavy rain. Take a look here, soaking the University of Houston, sending students looking for higher ground. Some people need to be rescued there in Austin after flash flooding. And the same system you see right there is headed in our general direction.
Creating a major fly in the ointment for Halloween.
Yes, indeed.
And you know, one of the problems with that system is it is a slow mover. We thought that it might be a little bit faster, but it really is taking its time creeping across the south and giving us that rain for Halloween, as we mentioned. Well, let's take a live look outside where it has been raining since about 2 o'clock. Fayette, the streets there are slick. Also a reminder with the falling leaves of the fall time, that's going to make some roads kind of really slick. You know, you mix the water with the leaves, and before you know it, you can go slipping and sliding. So please be careful out there. Once again, the Halloween forecast, and we're talking about right here in the city of Birmingham. We've got cloudy conditions right now, and it is just kind of breezy outside, 74. I think the rain will really start to move in by 7 o'clock, if not shortly before then. And then we could have a couple of rumbles of thunder move through just after 9 as temperatures drop into the upper 60s. Also, we'll see those winds pick up. So not the best Halloween forecast, but try to get that trick-or-treating done as early as you can and take along the rain gear just in case you get caught in some of these downpours. Most of the rain that you see indicated on Titan 3D radar in the blue, this is light stuff. When we talk about the yellow, these are some of the heavier, steadier downpours starting to move into Fayette County, also into Marion County. Again, none of it has crossed the 5920 corridor here in town, but it's getting really, really close, maybe just another hour or so. One of the things I'm noticing about the movement of the rain is it's not all moving off to the east. A lot of it is moving to the north as well as to the east, making it take a little bit longer for it to get here. Coming down pretty good right now, Double Springs over toward Hackleburg, over toward Brilliant and Winfield. And then, as we mentioned before, it has just started raining in Tuscaloosa, back over toward Carrollton and Reform and Aliceville. Again, some steadier downpours indicated by the yellow. Right now, I don't see any lightning. I don't see any concerns for any severe weather. That's the good news. And there have been a couple of light sprinkles that have crossed through sections of Shelby County and now making their way into Coosa County. So a little bit of light rain, a little bit steadier rain actually moving toward Talladega Springs. Now, what's going to happen in the overnight hours? Our exclusive TitanCast computer model advances this rain closer to town just before 9, and then most of it starts to push off to the east. By morning, we should have a generally clearing skies with some leftover rain still moving out into sections of East Alabama heading over into Georgia. And then we will start to see the skies brighten. And it's going to be a pretty nice day tomorrow as northwest winds blow in and the cooler and drier air moves in for the weekend. As we said, 74 in Birmingham, but 67 Hamilton, 72 in Coleman. So there is some cooler air, mainly because of the rain falling back to our west. And look at this line. It stretches all the way from the Great Lakes back down toward southern Louisiana. And there isn't a lot of strong storm activity right now. Nevertheless, the National Weather Service has put out a tornado watch for southern sections of Mississippi. That includes from Hattiesburg to just north of New Orleans. But I really think that's more of a just a kind of a just-in-case watch, just in case there are strong storms. The bigger concern are the heavy amounts of rain. Central Mississippi, most of it under a flash flood watch. Wouldn't surprise me if maybe they extend that watch to cover parts of Alabama, depending on how slow the storms move in. So for tonight, those storms roll in, temperatures drop to the low 60s. There will be some steady downpours, there will be some flashes of lightning, but it should not be severe weather. Then for tomorrow, we're looking for the skies to brighten by perhaps mid-morning. The morning rain ends, the sky becomes sunnier in the afternoon. We should top out around 71 degrees. And you know, I rate the next day's weather on a scale of 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. It bounces up to an 8 after today's dismal 6. And look at the weekend, looking good. Again, morning rain tapers off. Beautiful weather for Friday football fever. Nice and cool for the weekend. Highs will be in the 60s. We'll start at 40 degrees, though, kind of chilly for Sunday morning. Also, don't forget, this is the weekend to turn the clocks back and get that extra hour of sleep. By the middle of next week, we might see some rain as well. And you can keep up with the rain when you're on the go with the CBS 42 interactive radar. It's available on our app or at cbs42.com. Just go to weather, click on the interactive radar. You can zoom, pan, see where the storms are. And best of all, it's free. And that's going to be handy, especially if you're out and about. I use it all the time on my iPad. Folks have it on their phones. It's a good way to know before you go.
You see that glob moving and you want to
Get out
adjust.
of the way.
Get that trick-or-treating going, right?
No doubt.
To beat the rain. All right, thanks, Chief.